just start the video, just like, okay, let's get this out the way.
Hey there, Descendants, my fellow Americans and people in other countries around the world. How are we all doing today? We're back on the first Descendants. Tonight, we're just going to be chilling, just kind of in the intermission period between now and when November 6th is. Tonight, I'm actually joined by iSushi. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop his YouTube in the comments here and pin it. That way you guys can go ahead and go check him out. But we're just kind of discussing the game right now, kind of the current state of the game and whatnot. Um, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you talking to me about this, man, and accepting the party invite and all that.
Oh
um,
no, like it's actually a blessing. Thank you so much for having me here. Like actually.
yeah, no worries, man. But I mean, I do like. Here's the thing, though. Like, even if I don't like necessarily agree with like what most of the community's saying, like I said in one of my other videos, I was like, I also can't exactly ignore that and pretend that it's like, not what people are saying or like how they feel about the game or whatever the case might be. Like I do have to
Mm-hmm.
acknowledge that, and even if I can't side with it, I will at least like say, hey, you know what I mean? Like this stuff is valid. Like I can see where you're coming from. Um, Now
Mm-hmm.
the crowd that I don't like, obviously, is the one. They're I'm sure you've met them too. Is the crowd who just whines about everything in TFD no matter what, even if they do good things, even if there's like
Oh yeah.
nine, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but
Because like I get it. It's like First Descendant, like it's not one of those games where it's like it like has potential to like be popular in one day it comes out. It's not Marvel Rivals. Like
yeah,
obviously I support small businesses and it takes time to make a good game. Like it doesn't like every game's not popular and it's not perfect as soon as it comes out. It's gonna have
right,
problems, it's gonna have bugs, it's gonna have issues left and right. What I don't want a game to do is to just give up and drop it completely, like Concord or any other PlayStation game out there.
bro. Don't
Like
even
I feel
mention
like
Concord, man. That shit
oh
deserved to
man, that
die.
that was that was an ass failure. But with First Descendant, I feel like it has potential. Like I said, it just
Yeah,
needs to find that potential, and I feel like 2026, maybe mid-November or December, who knows? I feel like they have that choice, and Harris is
no, no, no.
coming
Okay,
to the
here's
game,
the
so
thing.
like yeah. Mhm.
So it's not gonna happen this year, simply because like they have to plan these updates months in advance, right? You know what I mean? And they have to get
Mhm.
Magnum, which is a subsidiary of Nexon. A lot of people don't know that, but Magnum is literally still Nexon. Magnum has to get approved by the higher ups in Nexon for these updates and stuff like that. They have to check all the boxes or whatever the case might be, like months in advance. You know what I mean? So like this stuff, so like the Halloween update and like the way the skins are, like the way when they came out was planned probably. I mean, I don't know exactly how many months ago, but I know it was planned earlier this year. Probably honestly around the time
Mhm.
that the Summer Paradise skin came out or the set came out. Um, and so
Mhm.
when they plan this stuff, you know what I mean? There's not really they can't really sit here like 2 days before release and say, okay, well, the community doesn't think this will be good, so let's just stop this. You know what I mean? They still have to release it. They still have to, put the patches out because that's what they're obligated to do by the higher ups in Exxon. They said, okay, go ahead and do it on this date or this date, whatever the case might be. You know. Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
but so also the reason why it took them as long as it did to release the number or October 23rd's update was partially because of a Korean holiday, and also partially because again they probably had to get it approved to be released and to even adjust it for the player base. Um,
Mhm.
but I mean, here's the thing too, right? Is it's like, do I agree? Yeah, I do agree that they haven't reached their full potential, um, but the way that I see it as well, I kind of feel like with the way the game has gone, right? Because you did say earlier that the grind was a lot worse when it first released, or which I didn't play much
Mhm.
when it first released. I'll be completely honest. I'm not like I did play when it first released, but I didn't get into it when it first released.
Gotcha.
Because it just didn't catch my attention like that back then. But
Mhm.
but like the quality of life updates, like everything, like there's less than 5 things that the community has asked for. I mean, I could be completely wrong on this, but from what I know, there's less than, let's say, 10 things. There's less than 10 things that the community has asked for that the devs have implemented, right? The rest of what we've asked for, they've given us. You know what I mean? They've given us dogs, they've given us bikes, they've given us, like they've given us Nell as a Descendant. Like Season 3, besides the Void Vessel update, is honestly kind of a home run. The only other issue I have with Season 3 is honestly blueprint loot. I feel like that's a major step down from the guarantee drops on the Serena grind. You know what I mean? Because that was Season 2. Like that was the end of Season 2 was, if I remember right, was, Serena coming out. And you could target one of her blueprints and get it guaranteed after 20-ish runs, 30 runs of Sigma, whatever the case may have been back then. And I feel like that's a lot better than what blueprint loot is. I mean, even arcade loot, you know what I mean? Because arcade loot is still 1 in 4, right? So that's, I mean, I'm not personally a giant fan of those things, but I've also said this multiple times. If they just leave it as it is and implement it in the future, I don't necessarily have an issue with that. If they want to do the blueprint loot, the arcade loot, whatever the case might be, and keep it the same moving forward, that's fine. Because I know they have to have server retention as well. But I mean, like the announcements on the 23rd, though, the reason why it gave me so much faith is because the number one thing that people ask for, obviously, is more tangible content, right? More tangible content, and obviously more variety in content as well. Those things go hand in hand. They're mutually exclusive to each other within the community, because a lot of people are like, oh, the content's samey, it's the same thing over and over again, which it is, and so I feel like the devs finally addressing this, because it's not just some people in the community, it's pretty much the entire community saying, yeah, we need more, right? It's everybody.
Yeah.
And then people are like, why did it take so long? Well, I mean, because they've already had this entire year planned out. Like, that's why it took so long. It's not because they don't care. It's not because they don't want to listen. And it's also right. Like, here's the other thing too, is that in a lot of scenarios, the community will pull them two ways at once. You know what I mean? Because there's very few things that the entire community can agree on that we want in the game. Very, very, very few things that the entire community wholeheartedly agrees on that we want in the game. Most of the time, it's this side of the community says this, and then this side of the community says that, and then the devs are like, okay, what the fuck do we do? And so, I mean, really, like, put yourself in their shoes for a second. You know what I mean? It's like, that shit must be fucking hectic as shit to go through and just have to deal with, because it's like,
right, it's like, pick one, bro. We can't do multiple at the same time.
Yeah, right.
So
you can't have
for
something.
Too much, it's like,
right. You can't ask for something. Like, you can't be on the one side that asks for something and then see the other side that asks for something that contradicts the thing that you're asking for, and then expect it to happen both ways. Like that, and like, let me think here. Well, I guess I'll just let you talk for a second.
Okay. I feel like, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I did say that First Descendant does some like dumb shit, but also they do some smart things. I feel like one of the smartest things they have ever done is the library and how like the target reward system works. I think that is insanely smart, because when you're guaranteed to get an item through like whatever, like a 30, 20%, whatever it is, like, and if you track it, it tells you exactly where to go to get it. I feel like not many games do that, like Guidance C, and Guidance C is very important because nobody knows where to go, especially in First Descendant if you're new to the game.
Okay, so that's like, I just want to cut you off real quick, because you said you brought up Guidance in the game. So the thing is that this game's tutorials are piss poor. The tutorial bot is a horrible system. Absolutely fucking no. I'm serious. Like, if it had dialogue, it would be a completely different story. But fucking beeps and trills and all that shit, no one's gonna fucking pay attention to that. Everyone's gonna skip through that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna hold anybody's attention. Now, the pop-up tutorials aren't the worst. They're fine, but you should be able to revisit them. They shouldn't only be once or view once only. That shouldn't be the case, right? It shouldn't be a fucking disappearing snap. Because it's like, okay, well, not all of us are going to retain all that information. And then, I mean, I guess we can always ask other players, you know what I mean? Which we should. I made a video to where it's like, if you have nothing to do in the game, help new players out, like, that's something you could do. And it's going to be, right. It's going to be more fulfilling, because here's the thing, right? Like, so many people in the community, I feel like, I mean, I don't have any numbers on this. I don't have any data on this. I'm not going to pretend I know exactly what I'm talking about here. But I kind of get this vibe Where it's like most people who are just complaining about everything in the game usually only play by themselves. They don't really sit here and try to make friends. You know, like, and these same people also say that the game's boring. Well, of course the game's boring because you're playing alone. Every single game is less fun when you play it by yourself versus playing with people that you actually enjoy spending time with.
Mm-hmm.
It's just human nature, you know, like, and then they have this sort of exclusivity approach to it, to where it's like, okay, it's all about me, 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 and the game isn't pleasing me, so therefore the game sucks, or therefore this part of the game sucks, or whatever the case might be. It's like, no, man, like, you can't just look at it that way. You have to sit here. You have to be a part of the community. You have to be in this game, you know, like, whether you have everything, and whether you're and I hate the term veteran. I think it's fucking egregious. Whether you're an experienced player, or whether you're a newbie, or whether you're a mid-tier player, or whatever the case, or intermediate player, you know, like, just get more involved in the community, and you will enjoy yourself more. Ignore world chat. I mean, well, you don't have to. Like, world chat's a cesspool, but sometimes it is a big W. You know, go into world chat, ask for help.
I mean, besides, like, everybody in world chat talking about some insane, egregious shit.
Yeah. Or, I mean, well, here's the thing, too, right? Is, like, most people that you load into with Albion are actually willing to help you out. Like, the other day, I had this guy, and he asked a question, and he was like, it's telling me to do a Colossus battle, but I can't figure it out. And I told him, well, you know, go to your Colossus menu. Look at the Colossus right before the one that's locked, and that's the one that you have to do. And I tried to invite him because I was just going to do it for him. You know, I was just going to pull up my Serena and do it for him. I didn't fucking give a shit to, you know, carry him through it. But he was like, oh, you know, I can't because family's asleep, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, it's just little things like that. You know, like, when I see someone ask for help, like, in the community, even if they're not directly asking me, I always pipe in, especially if I know kind of what they're asking about or whatever the case. Because MMOs are, that's in the fucking name, MMO. It's about the community. You can't just play a game like this and then say, oh, my experience by myself sucks, so objectively the game is bad or boring or whatever. I mean, sure, you can hold that opinion. And like,
I'll be honest.
Go ahead.
And I'll be honest, like, I do agree with your statement on, like, most games do need to be played with a partner or whatever, just to have that, like, that feeling of, like, yeah, this game is fun, because, like, you and your friend can, like, goof around or do whatever. Yeah, and, like, the first time I've ever played First Descendant, I actually played with some friends. Like, 2 of them gave up because they said it was boring, and the other one stayed a bit till he gave up. So I ended up playing by myself, but for some reason, booming music, I was so invested, not in the story, because, like, let's be honest here, I didn't know what was going on in the story. Right. I was kind of just playing to grind for one character and one character only, Bunny.
Yeah, right.
I grinded for Bunny, and I still, like, I didn't even realize I had to, like, rebirth her with Catalyst 1,000 times, like 10 times basically, to like make her powerful. So I was like, okay. So then I started, like, looking up builds and asking people for builds, and that's when I found out about the world chat. And I'm like, wait, you can type to other people? So I'm asking people, hey, like, are there builds I can use? And they would provide me with builds. I'm like, wow, this is sick. Like,
Not you had a better experience because you talked to the community.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
sometimes
what a fucking wild concept, man. Like, yeah, for sure.
You'll run into, like, assholes or, like, people talking about Luna's yacht or some shit. But it's like, then there's other people who are actually willing to help you.
Yep.
And there was, like, this one guy who walked up to me. He was like, hey, are you a content creator? Are you a First Descendant creator? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I signed up for the next song thingy, but yeah. He was like, yo, that's so cool. Can you help me out with this dungeon? I'm like, sure. And then he needed help on this, like, the battle, like, the boss battles.
Right.
And there was one particularly, but, like, since he's, like, new to the game, you know how, like, you know the feeling of, like, when someone's new and someone's, like, playing longer than you. So, like, when they go into the boss battle, they absolutely melt that boss.
Right.
Like, without your help.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it felt. But he felt happy, almost like, you know, like, oh, wow, I got through the boss. Yeah. I know, like, being carried isn't, like, the best thing in the world. Like, not many people, like, people actually want to do the work. But it's like...
Right, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that needs to get balanced out, like, between people who are overpowered and people who are very weak. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Is it's like... And I talked about this before. Let me think of the point that I made with it.
Mhm.
So the thing about going, oh, I appreciate you, man. Um, but the thing about going into story with the new player and helping them out is
Mm.
you don't have to destroy everything, right? That's completely your choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like with me, like when I go and help out new players, like I always ask them, I'm like, hey, do you want me to absolutely just clear everything, or do you want to, do it yourself? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm serious. Like that's exactly what I do, and I feel like because of that, right? Because like both of you have the
Mhm.
option. Like the game inadvertently gives you the option for that. It's not necessarily an issue that I mean, honestly, if it was adjusted, sure, you know what I mean. Like whatever, who cares, right? Like if they could somehow
Mhm.
program it to where the enemies have more health for you, but then the same amount of health for the new player, whatever. Like I'm not gonna. It's no skin off my back if they do that. But if they leave it as it
Mm.
is now, simply because like you can kind of, or you should. Well, hang on, let me think here. Listen, if you don't press any fucking buttons on your controller, you know what I mean. You're not. It's fine. Like
You're gonna
it's
be you're
the
gonna be
game.
okay.
Yeah, the game is balanced extremely well. Like the story is balanced extremely well to new players who are progressing through it. The game kind of,
Mhm.
it's not perfect, but it's decent. It kind of balances itself along with how the player progresses and stuff like that. The story before hard mode is made for descendants who are going between level 1 and 40, not catalyzed, right? Because it kind of scales to that
Mhm.
as you go on. Because you'll notice that Kingston is way easier versus Fortress or something like that. Um,
Yeah.
and so because it's already kind of not perfectly, but well balanced for newer players, I don't feel like they really need to do anything with it. Because like here's the thing too, right? Is it's like I had this kid, right? It's like, I think he's in high school or something like that. Um,
Mm.
and he came into my stream and he was like, "Hey, can you help me out with this?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then he's told me, "Oh, I've been stuck on this for 4 hours." I was like, "Why didn't you tell me something sooner, man? What the fuck?" I went in, mopped it up in 2 seconds with Serena, bro. And he was like, "Dude, like if anyone ever needs help, man, like if you're stuck on, like, don't wait 4 hours to ask me for help, dude. If you know about
Right.
me,
Just holler at me.
yeah."
Like.
No, I kind of feel like his home life might be, a little bit sus though, because like I don't know, I grew up in a traumatic household, and I mean I've been very insecure to ask for help before, so I kind of get it. So I wonder if there's something going on in his house to where, you know, it's
Yeah,
kind of
because
being
not
put
many
into
people
his
like
head.
have the confidence to ask for
Yep.
help. So
Right.
it's like they kind of just like figure it out on themselves. But even figuring
Mhm.
it out by yourself won't. You eventually do need help.
Mhm. Yep.
I actually wanted to talk to you about this. Actually, what do you think about trading? Because like I heard trading's come into the game with for like a certain module or
Modules.
something like that.
Modules. It's
Yeah,
generalized
but what do
module
you think
training
about
coming on
trading
the
in
sixth.
general?
Okay, so this is a tough cookie to crack simply because a lot of people want trading to get rid of the fluff in their inventory. That's like what 90% of the player base wants trading for. And on
Mm.
paper, it's great. But in practicality, you're going to have to trade. Listen, an overhaul of the ETA shop is the correct. For me, if you ask me, in my opinion, an overhaul of the ETA shop is a much better answer versus just, you know, trading for the entire inventory between players in the game. Because what
Mm.
essentially is going to happen is, say these Haley parts. Everyone has extra Haley parts. Let's not kid anybody. You take these extra Haley parts, you
Yeah.
give them to a brand new player. You know what I mean? But then you're going to be stuck doing
Yeah.
that X amount of times, right? Versus if you overhaul the ETA shop, make it to where you can sell all of those. Hell, I mean, you can make it to where you get only one voucher per 10 Haley parts. I wouldn't give a fuck. Just get that shit out of my inventory, man, because it's useless. I don't need it,
Mm.
you know? So that's where I feel like we should go first before we introduce trading, because if you still have fluff in the inventory, you're just spreading
Mm.
it around. You're just shoveling shit into different places. You know what I mean? Even
What
if those
What do
players
you
need
think
it.
about What do you think about trading amorphous materials?
I mean,
Like,
yeah, that
say
could
for
work.
somebody who's
Yeah,
like in
okay,
the end
so
game, right?
right. And we need catalysts. We need catalyst blueprints and we need activator blueprints, right? That's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, like say I have an A a bunch of Ajax amorphous materials. Like my buddy, my best friend, right now he's actually working on Ultimate Ajax.
Mhm.
And I have a bunch of. I think I opened them all, but I did have a bunch that I could have given to him, and he could have probably given me. I think that's good, because that's not necessarily fluff, because you can at least get rid of those, right? But then it
Mhm.
produces more fluff, and that's why we need the overhaul of the ETA shop, because everything else in the game, like if you think about it, you really just sit here and think about it for a second. Everything else is symbiotic and cyclical, right? Everything works together. The only thing that's really hindering that is
Mhm.
ETA shop, right? Because the amorphous materials you can get rid of, you can open them, but then it adds more to the fluff depending on the things that you get, depending on RNG, whatever the case might be. You could get lucky and get mostly catalyst
Mhm.
blueprints, but that's extremely rare. So what are we to do with the blueprints? We can't, because I'm already chocked full of yellow ETA vouchers. Can't sell anything else. I've already sold everything. I've already bought everything that I need from the actual shop itself. We need an expansion of the shop,
Mhm.
either in terms of making the items in there 100% more expensive. Fuck a small increase. Make it 100 times the price of ETA vouchers, right? That
Mhm.
way we can clear out our ETA vouchers multiple times. Make each and every single one cost 600 ETA vouchers. That's literally all you would need to do to actually fix the issues with the ETA shop, because it's not good enough as it is, and it's been the same
Mhm.
since they released it. That's the number one change. That's honestly, like, yeah, there's more changes I want for the game, but in terms of like short-term stuff, I want that, and I want the keyboard glitch to go away for console. That's it. Those are the only two things I want in the game
Mhm.
right now, and more optimization. But they do that every update. So, um,
Mhm. Another question. Sorry, it feels like I'm like tossing you questions like it's
no,
a
you're
like it's
good.
a
Hey, man,
BB or
look,
something.
I love talking about this stuff, man. You're good. Go ahead.
All right, so we have something in the game. I call it I call it similarities. So what I mean is like, okay, so the item shop. You know how we have like the what we call gooner skins. Well, I just call them normal skins. But we
Yeah,
have like the normal skins for the female characters.
right.
Now, there's a problem where I feel like the female characters look way similar to each other. Like, it's impossible for someone to tell that's Bunny. And, like, if you look at Nell and say, oh, yeah, Nell is Bunny, no, like, that's Nell. Like,
Right.
basically, what I'm saying is, like, do you think TFD should add where, like, they make unique characters, like, different body types, different personalities, like, different, the way they look different compared to just, like, everyone being a copy and clone of Bunny?
Um, hmm.
Because I feel like it would add more to the game if like they like add different type of body types and like different race or like I
Well,
don't
there are
know
different
like
races in the game. Um, let me think here.
I know we do have Sharon and we do have Keelan. I'm
No, no,
like
no. I'm not. I'm
I
not.
feel
I'm
like
not just talking
more.
about that. One of my friends actually pointed it out to me in the Facebook. I can't remember what it was, but I know that all the ones who look white aren't white or something like that. But okay, so
Mhm.
when you asked me that, what I thought of was how many times have I confused Descendants together, and I can count on less than all 10 of my fingers how many times I have. Um, that's not. That's just me though, right? I mean, I'm usually pretty good at
Mhm.
telling them apart without inspecting. Um, okay, so we look at Freyna's Toxic Disposal skin. The only other skin in the game that's even remotely similar to that is Haley's Blackthorn, and they both look extremely different from each other.
Mhm.
Now the homogenization of the universal skins and okay, so let's use this as an example, right? We have I forget which Near Automata character. I think it's 2A with the blindfold and everything. You have that you put that on
Yeah,
any
yeah, 2B.
character. You're not yeah 2B. You're not going to be able to tell who that is without inspecting. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Face masks, all that stuff. You're not really gonna like if these things are made for every single female character, every single character, whatever the case. Obviously, you're not going to be able to tell much. So I feel like
Mhm.
making them look more unique is only. I mean, I feel like like here's the thing. I think everyone in the game is attractive to an extent. Um,
Sorry.
no, you're fine. I don't know. This is really. Um, I feel okay. So, also, we only have like what 16 female characters in the game,
Mm-hmm.
something like I don't know the exact number. Um, but who's to say that they won't do it in the future? You know, who's to say that they're not already? Because Harris, she looks really different from every descendant in the game. She really does. She has a very unique look to her. You know, she's got that real dark tan skin. She almost looks like she could be Middle Eastern. She's got that deep red hair, the deep orange red hair. You know, so we already kind of have
Oh,
that.
we're talking about Harris, right?
Yeah. So I mean, we already kind of
Okay.
have her coming up. But here's the thing too, right? Is like if we weren't able to color hair and stuff like that, I would agree with you completely. Like if we didn't have any customization options, like in terms of like their hair and like their eyebrows and their makeup, I would completely agree with you. But we do, and these are distinguishing, distinct features that we can give to our descendants. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, like I put my Super Saiyan God Serena skin on, no one else is going to look like me, right? And you're going to be able to instantly tell, oh, that's Serena. You got the bright red hair, you got the unique swimsuit on, you know, with the Goku colors.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so, I don't know. I mean, I can, but here's the thing too, right? Is if they did that, like, obviously I'd be a fan of it. You know, like I feel like now DEI stuff, keep that shit away from the game. But if you're going to kind of diversify and like distinguish descendants a little bit more from each other, that's not a bad thing, for sure. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I guess yes and no. I don't know. I guess yes, but we
Mm.
okay. So actually, my final answer would probably be yes, but we already also have it, kind of. I guess I don't know. Um,
Okay.
but in terms
All
of
right.
like different races and stuff like that, okay. So even though we do have kind of different races and stuff, I will
Mm.
say that maybe they should make it a bit more distinct that there is. You
Mm.
know, like here's an idea. Like why don't we give us a tan slider? You know, to decide how pale or tan our descendants are. That would be
True
cool.
that. True that.
You know, like we could do that. We could do you know, like we already have different hairstyles and stuff like that. But what if we can customize hair length on the hairstyles? And there you go. Like you just add these two things, and you have a lot more. You have a world of
That would
possibilities
be
added to the
good.
game. Yeah, because we're already buying the hairstyles. You know what I mean? We already technically own them in the game. Like, why not give us more customization for them rather than just coloring the parts on it and coloring the hair? Not that I mind the customization. I think it's fine, but I also think that it could be improved upon for sure. Because they also did
Mm-hmm.
say that they want to promote descendant diversity. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
that that's kind of hinting at them maybe adding on to the customization in the future. You know, like I say, I feel like
Talking
2026
about.
is going to at least surprise the community. Whether that's good or bad remains to be seen. I'm optimistic about it. Um, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I've said for a little while now that 2026 is going to be much better for this game versus this year, and how this year has been and stuff like that. And when I say that, I don't mean that oh we're gonna have an explosion in the player base or whatever the case might be. I'm saying that in terms of the game's quality of life and the tangibility of the content that comes out, it's going to be extreme. It's going to be a massive upscale versus what we're getting right now.
Yeah. So going back to what you said about customization, do you think because like we have the introduction of like transcendent swords, basically the swords that you see in the sword pass, and
Yeah.
that the price by the way is abominable. Like that's actually terrible. Um, do you think they're gonna do transcendent skins but for our descendants? And how do you feel about the prices to that? Like, do you think it's gonna be the exact same thing that they're gonna do with like sword passes? How do you feel about
So
transcendent skins?
they kind of already do that with the premium skins, right? Like we can. But I see where you're going with this. You're saying like you know in terms of like being locked behind a certain pass or something like that, not necessarily being obtainable from the shop. Yeah, so we go to the
Hmm.
premium skins, right? We kind of already have these. Um, but okay, so I'm actually in the very I'm in the very small minority here. I don't think the sword pass is overpriced. Do I think it's a cash grab? Yes. Do I think it's overpriced? No. That's where I stand with it. Just simply because like catalysts and activators, like, I mean, I'm someone, I eat that shit up. I eat that shit like cake. Okay, I love getting fucking catalysts and fucking activators from battle passes. Like, I only get the battle pass for the fucking the resources, never the skins. So I'm one of those players. But okay, so if they did a pass like that, right? And I assume they will at some point. It probably will happen. Let's be real. You know, it's Nexon. They're going to need the money. You know, they want the money. They're going to need it. Especially with the player base kind of taking a hit, as it has been after Inez nerf and, you know, Serena coming out and all that stuff. I feel like first, if they want to do that, first what they should do is they should reduce the price of the existing Ultimate Descendant skins that are premium. 100%. They should reduce it to $750, just like it is for the base Descendant skins. Because $20, like, let's be real, like, I've seen less than 50 people use Ultimate Luna's Moonlight Stage. Let's be real. And it's because of the price, right? It's because not many people can afford that. It's just too expensive. I don't even have it personally. I can't afford it either. But I mean, it's great that it's permanent. You know, you can get it at any point. But like, they need to lower the prices on all these to $750. I feel like if they're going to do that, if they're going to introduce exclusive skins like Transcendent rarity skins for Descendants and Battle Passes, or I mean, they could just do a simple skin pass. You know, like whatever. I don't know, but that would need to happen first in order to incentivize people to kind of go for both, because that's what they're going to want, right? They're not just going to want people to focus, like on the newest thing, like 100%. They want that to be the main focus, but they don't want that to be the only thing that people obtain, right? Or spend their money on, whatever.
Yeah.
They want the entire pass or the entire shop to be attractive to everybody. You know, that's their main goal. It's a business. You know, that gives them, like, to server times is pennies on the dollar for them. That's where their real money comes in. You know, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, they get their share, and then Nexon gets the rest of it. So, but for those skins, I feel like they should lower them to 750 caliber, personally, because I don't even think I own one of those. The only one I own is probably Ultimate Freyna's.
The toxic plant disposal suit?
Yep.
I think the only one I have out of these ones is Glaze, not Thirsty, but she had another one. It's like popular.
Duskstalker?
Yeah, I think it's that one. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Duskstalker, that's the one I got.
Yep.
But that was the only one I think that was like my very first ultimate skin purchase.
Yep. Plant disposal was one of my first. It was like one of my first 5 purchases. I could not get that skin, man. I mean, let's be real, dude. That skin is fucking amazing. And so, I mean, yeah. I agree, Sonic. They could do that. You know, premium to 500 and ultimate to 750. By the way, guys, go check his YouTube out. It's in it's the pin chat. IC Sauce. Hopefully, I said that right.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. One more question before I have to dip out of here, go to bed. One more thing. So, Lounge was introduced, I'm pretty sure, this month. Pretty sure it was this month.
No, it was last month.
But we had Lounge for a good bit. What are your thoughts on it? Any improvements that you think they should do? I think, in general, like, it's okay to have decorations like your babbling or whatever and your weapons posted. Like, that's cool. And putting your Descendants everywhere. I feel like it should be more of, like, you could change the color instead of it being bleached white. Like, I'm getting, like, as soon as I walk in, it's like I'm getting blinded by just pure whiteness.
Yeah,
I feel like we should change the color to that and make the aesthetic more homey.
Hey, they could take a fucking page out of The Sims and give it wallpaper. You know, like we could
exactly do that, like wallpapers or something.
Right. I mean,
instead of it looking like I just walked into like Macy's.
Honestly, the coolest thing, this would be pretty hard to code, but the coolest thing they could do is let us, like, you know, upload our screenshots of the game as like wallpapers. Ooh. or at least, you know, something like that. I feel like that would be really cool. I feel like absolutely.
Or like lobby music.
Yeah, exactly. Like say we could select different Descendant themes to play while we're in there. You know,
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
I'll be
like Stellar
bumping
Blade.
Lunas. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Luna's music is really, really good. I'm a huge fan of her music for sure.
You just mentioned Stellar Blade. Yo, I'm bumping Don't Forget Me on Stellar Blade. That song slaps.
I haven't actually listened to the OST outside of the game, but
Worth it.
but yeah, I mean, I think they could definitely do something with that. But what I feel like they should do something with first is obviously ETA Shop. I feel like that should be at the top of their priorities list. Besides, like more content for the game, I feel like those two things and fixing the keyboard glitch on console, for sure. Like when the keyboard randomly just fucks off. I hate that. I'm sure you've experienced it too.
I haven't played First Descendant on keyboard at all. I've mostly
it
just
happens
a
on
controller.
console. Yeah, so
like
yeah,
only
so
on console. Interesting.
yeah, it's only on console. Yep. That and more content. But I feel like I don't think people realize how big of a deal it is that they're giving us premium skins for free next year. I don't, and
Yeah.
like that's huge. Now whether they come out and say we're never doing this again, that remains to be seen. But if they don't, that means that, well, obviously it's going to happen more often, and a lot more people are going to be happy, and people who can't afford skins in other countries are going to finally be able to actually have a skin that's not fucking Void Abyss related.
It's just what I wish is that we can like stop doing the maid outfits. I'm sorry, but like, they keep coming out with maid outfits like almost every
at least these
time
look
we
good,
get an
though.
event.
At least these look good. They have cleavage. The other ones didn't. That's all I care about, man, honestly. When it comes to a maid outfit, bro, you cannot forego the sexual allure, okay? You can't. And especially in a game like this, there's just no way. I'm never rocking Haley's maid outfit a day in my life, bro. There's no fucking way. That shit is ugly as hell, dude. That's like my least favorite skin in the game.
About this, how do you feel? Because like they announced the winners for the new for the skin contest or whatever.
Yeah.
I voted for the robot Cerberus dog in that Assassin's Creed type outfit that also won.
Yeah.
What do you think? What are your thoughts on the outfits that won?
I love them. I mean, I'm excited.
The guys once again didn't get any skin. I feel like the guys need to get more love when it comes to skins.
Yeah.
I know not many people play the characters, like the guy characters.
But no,
like,
here's the thing though. Like, I want to look like a big titty milky mommy and also look like a fucking knight. I'm both. You know what I'm saying? Like in Elden Ring, like, oh dude,
right.
Elden Ring drip goes so hard. But like, and a lot of people do also say, hey, we need more guy skins. We need more stuff for the guys. So it's not like those would just sit in this shop and not sell. You know, maybe the entire player base won't, or the entire player base that spends won't buy them, but I would buy at least one, especially if it looked, dude. If they put anything like Elden Ring in this game, I'm
actually purchasing it. Like anything night related. My wallet's going broke. I swear.
Yeah. Like they could have pieced to both, and they're not going to take a financial loss on it, right? It just wouldn't happen. Wait, if you go to customize screen, then click the tier tab, you can see Transcendent as a rarity. Let me see. No available skins. Oh, I would have to look at yeah, I'm pretty sure it's free, so I think I was right.
Transcendent skin loot drop instead of something you buy.
All the cards on the back.
No, I don't agree with that, right? Because like that would be such a loss for them financially.
Are in my hands.
We got to think like, okay, I know that I don't disagree with that in a perfect world, but you know, it's a business after all, and they have to make money, right? We have to remember that. We can't just sit here and say, okay, well, like, dude, if I could obtain all this shit for free, I fucking would. Believe me, like I'm all for that.
Mhm.
But the game would not survive. It's just not. It's not viable.
Like, as much as I love free cosmetics, they need to make their money somehow.
Yeah.
One more thing. I know I said one more question. My bad.
No, you're good, man. Ask anything you want.
All right, one more question. And chat, maybe y'all can answer this one too. Okay. So there's a thing going on with meta characters.
Right.
As you know, like every time you walk around, even if you try to fight Wall Crusher, you see like 8 Serenas down the roster.
Yeah.
Like everybody seems to be wearing meta characters like Bunny and Freyna and all them other characters. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like TFD needs to improve the old characters to make them fit in the new meta? Because like what they did with Jaber and how like everyone now was using Jaber because of his rework.
Well, I mean,
Do you think-
okay. So, I mean, you answered your own question, right? Jaber, right? They reworked Jaber. They just reworked Kyle. They just reworked Lepic last episode. So, I mean, I feel like we're in a place now. Honestly, the only Descendant that comes to mind for me that needs a rework is Haley. That's the only one left. Right? And so, I mean, I feel like people hyper-focus way too much on the fact that, okay, there's 3 Serenas fighting Wallcrasher, blah, 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 whatever. I do. Like, I mean, for me, it's like, why does it matter? And also, I'm of the opinion that we should receive a trifecta of Descendants, right? We get the mobbing ones, we get the bossing ones, and then we get the ones every once in a while that can do everything, right? I feel like that's a great way to keep the game going. We need to keep the roles intact. Right, so Lepic is definitely more of a mobber. I'm sure he's decent with the bossing, but Lepic is definitely more of a mobbing Descendant, and so is Inez. Let's be real here, and I feel like that should stay that way. I don't feel like we should, just make everyone in the game be able to do everything in the game, because then it's like, okay, I feel like at that point, why would I even bother farming the new character then? If I just have all these characters who can do everything in the game, right? So I feel like the trifecta, or the let's see here, the lovely 4, we'll call it. We got Serena, we got Nell, we got Luna, and we got Bunny. Right, top 4 in the game easily, non-debatable. That's 4 characters that could, and honestly, I kind of feel like Bunny is above Serena at this point. I don't know, but I'm kind of feeling that right now. I'm not saying it's for sure. I'm not saying it's objectively true, or that's actually 100% my opinion. But I feel like at the very least, it could be in the conversation. A Bunny being at the very least on Serena's levels. Maybe she's not doing everything that Serena does in terms of healing and all that stuff. But, I mean, Bunny at this point is pretty crazy. Now, as for mobbing, obviously Bunny has some weaknesses there. I feel like they do need to... they need... Oh, yeah. Trauma, exactly. Like, okay, no one should try to tell anyone else how to play. That shouldn't be a thing, 100%. But as for Descendant diversity, I feel like there's a lot more than people give it credit for right now. Because of, them reworking people and doing rebalances and all that stuff. Yujin is a support, and he's a firearm Descendant. You just give him a fucking restored relic and you're good. Right? I mean... What's up, Link? But yeah, Ajax needs a rework too. I agree with that. I do agree. So Ajax and Haley for sure. But as for the rest of the roster, I feel like we're in a good place. I feel like when people use the wall crasher argument, they're kind of ignoring everything else in the game, right? Because unless you're really, really good with Serena, you don't want to bring Serena into Void Vessel. You want to bring Inez for the mobs, and then you want to bring someone else who's using an L for the boss, right? Or something like that, or Luna, or whatever the case might be. There's actually, and then this kind of feeds into as well the whole synergy argument. There's a lot more synergy in the game than people might realize, right? There's Enzo, he provides infinite ammo for a restored relic Serena, right? He kind of covers the gaps in her kit, or whatever the case might be, the gaps in the build, whatever. Obviously you have Yujin, who can spam heal everybody, can revive in like less than 2 seconds. I mean, there's a lot of options right now, though, right? Like, it's not like we're back in March and there's no options anymore. So that's
True.
kind of how I feel about it. And I kind of talked about this with my friend Johnny. Why does anyone care if there's 8 Serenas fighting Wall Crasher? Who cares, man? I personally, I kind of feel like it's a moot point. Especially considering that you don't need Serena for Wall Crasher anymore. Honestly, I prefer Bunny. Like I bring Bunny, I prefer her over Luna and Null. Null used to be my main for Wall Crasher, and now it's Bunny. But I have the options, right? The thing is, we have options now. It's not just one. It's not just all or nothing anymore. And
I would say like I do have like preferences when it comes to like mobbing or like fighting bosses. Like if I'm
Right.
trying to fight an abyss boss or something, I'll just quickly equip Glay and run in on there and like finish the boss in like 5 seconds. It's fine. With like mobbing, I'll like grab Freyna or Viessa and just absolutely like just press Q or whatever it is, and then like have everybody else do its thing. Cognation do its thing, and blow everybody up in like 5 seconds.
right.
I feel like with Glay, I mean, I kind of wish Glay was a mobbing character, but at the same time, like, it is what it is. I think she's still better as she is. Like infinite ammo, I think is the shit, especially with the whole like
I mean, Glay
sword
is a
using
mobbing
ammo
character,
shit.
though, right? And Glay is going to be still a better mobber than Bunny is. I mean, unless you're absolutely fucking cracked with her beam, and you can absolutely like if you have the survivability and you have the upkeep on the beam with Bunny, then I guess she could be better than Glay. But I feel like Glay is definitely a better mobber than Bunny. And Glay with Restored Relic is still in the same conversation, maybe not the same exact tier, but she's still in the conversation of Serena with Restored Relic. The only difference is that Serena can fly and she can instantly reload. That's it, right? I mean, obviously Glay can't do that. She has a disadvantage when it comes to that, but they're both buffing the firearm. Like when you see a Glay and Serena, what weapon are you assuming they're using? The Restored Relic for both, right?
I swear to
it's
God, I see like
synonymous.
my screen just gets blown up every time. It's always Restored Relic. I swear.
Right. But and so I would say that yeah, I mean, Glay is definitely more effective of a mobber than Bunny, in my opinion.
Okay. Glay mobs with RR easily. Restored Relic, basically. Because I think I've been doing it backwards, where like I don't even have Restored Relic at all. Actually, that's like my worst mistake, really.
Right.
'Cause
You
I
definitely
haven't
want
done-
Restored Relic for mobbing with Glay, for sure. Either that or Last Dagger or...
Yeah, I maxed out Last Dagger. We good, but
right.
but, yeah, I think Restored Relic is the way
Or,
to
I mean,
go.
you could do that, or you could do... I mean, honestly, Thunder Cage isn't a bad mobbing gun. Especially for like Sigma and maybe Axion, especially with some I don't know Toxic, but I don't think that the Axion mobs necessarily have like any what do you call this, like resistances. So I mean, I'm sure you could just do a regular old Thunder Cage that's fully built, and just because it has AOE damage too, right? It has the electricity proc, it has AOE damage, so you could use that. You could use the Kingsguard Lance. A lot of people like that weapon. The Albion Cavalry gun. There's definitely some options, but like, because like here's the thing, right? Is it's like the game, and I'm sure you know this, but even if you don't, whatever. But this game, you curate your own experience with this game. You play who you want. You do what you want in this game. Whatever you want to work on, you do. You know what I'm saying? You have the entire game at your disposal, right? I mean, unless you've completed everything, but whatever. So you use whatever character you want with, honestly, as long as your build is semi-competent, you'll be able to do it. Especially if you know what you're doing, especially if you have any semblance of skill, because the skill ceiling for this game is not super high. Let's be real. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, and like, a lot of the people, and after this I'll let you go unless you have more questions, but whatever.
Okay.
But if you ask me, a lot of people who are kind of Debbie Downers about the game. They don't give the game enough credit or gratitude, right? Like, and I'm not saying, you know, like when the game does something bad, oh, we should praise it. I'm not saying that at all. But to kind of sit here and act like the devs are not credible, sorry, it's just ignorant. It is.
And I think you're right about that because, like, I swear what pissed me off the most was that, like, I swear I will show this game to a friend and be like, hey, you should try First Descendant. And the second they see a woman on the screen, oh, it's a Gunnar game. You haven't even played the game yet and you're already worried about, like, Serena's titties being out. Bro, try the game.
Here's
and,
the
like,
thing,
you're the
though,
same person who plays Marvel Rivals, and Marvel Rivals has jiggle physics. Like, what?
Wait, they actually... Oh, yeah. So I know that Emma Frost had jiggle physics. Have they actually added more since then?
Yes, they've added more since then with the recent Mantis summer skin and, like, Psylocke's little biker skin. Like, it's been recent. So it's like, I don't get it.
So your friend
can't
plays
talk about
Marvel
Grid
Rivals?
Game if, like...
So that same friend does play Rivals?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny. So to kind of address though the this is just a Gunnar game. Firstly, this game has maybe not the deepest lore in the world, but this game actually has story behind it, right? Like and they kind of took a page. I don't know if you're a Dark Souls fan or something like that, but they kind of took a page out of FromSoft's book when it came to item descriptions, right? And so. This game, it's a lot, like, there's depth to the characters. There is a story, like, these are people, you know what I mean? They're human beings in a video game, right? They have stories, they have lives. You know, they care about each other. Like, and one of my favorite cutscenes is, like, which one was it? It was just Enzo and Nell. And it was, Corel pulling...
Oh, the relationship?
Yeah, well, not that one, but the one, like seeing Corel rip Nell away from Enzo, you know, and just seeing how devastated he was and stuff like that. Yeah, like a Gunnar, dude. This game isn't a sex simulator. It's not a fucking OnlyFans simulator. It's not a goddamn, you know, isekai fucking AFK sim, whatever. Like, yes, there's fan service in the game, right? Yes, you can look at ass, you can fucking look at tits, and whatever. But that's not all the game is. It's just a facet of the game. It's just an aspect, a feature.
I do want to add on to that. It's like, I'm sorry, I did tell my friend, he was like, bro, all it does is just show ass and titties. I'm like, and like, it has like swimsuit skins. Bro, have you ever seen a woman in your life? Like, in real, have you ever seen a woman? Like, I'm sorry, but like, when you go to the beach, what do you see? The exact same thing, right?
West.
Okay.
Yes, yep, especially here in the West, man. Whole culture goes crazy. But yeah, like I mean, hey, if anything, it's accurate, you know.
Exactly.
But I don't know. And here's the thing too. I know I might sound like, oh, I'm glazing the shit out of Nexon. I'm glazing the shit out of TFD. But I try to take a glass half full approach with this game. Right, I don't like glass half empty. Because if I did that, honestly, if everyone did that, no one would enjoy the game. Let's be real. Nobody would have fun on the game. No one would play it. And I feel like a lot of players are like, okay, well, you know, this one thing happened. I really don't like it, so I'm going to quit the game. And then a portion of the player base follows suit, whatever. Right? Because I guess, I don't know how true this is, but I guess, that the game actually lost players when the Void Vessel dropped like a few days later.
Oh yeah.
Which, I mean, sure, you know, like, but this game has been a grinding game since it came out, you know, like, unless you can swipe your credit card and buy everything, like, you've had to grind for it.
Which, yeah.
And I feel like that's the reason why, you know, Sen and Henri and all these other people were so critical of Void Vessel, because they couldn't just pay their way through it. Meanwhile, me, I've only bought one Descendant in the entire game, and that's Inez. That's it. I've not bought anyone else. I've grinded for everything else. You know, bought all the battle passes since I came back in April. I spent money on the skins. I've probably spent over 500 on the game so far. You know, not very much, but obviously not anything to scoff at. And when you take away the paywall, of course some people are going to be upset. You know, of course, some people are going to be like, "Oh my God, this is terrible! Like this grind sucks." And when I say this, I'm not necessarily saying that the Void Vessel grind wasn't problematic and it didn't have issues. What I am saying is that if you're going to take a biased approach simply because you can't pay your way through it, are you even looking at it properly? Right? And like the only so the thing that I agree with the community is that the sword grind was disproportionate, right? You did not get the bang for your buck. You did not get rewarded for your time spent, right? Yeah, swords are cool. You know, I love melee. I mean, I come from Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring's my favorite game of all time alongside this, right? I love melee, but I agree with the community. It wasn't enough bang for your buck. You know, the swords were not good enough, especially for a grind that lengthy. But at the same time, right, this is a game. This is a marathon game. It's not a sprint, you know? You don't go start to finish in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. It takes time. And so everyone who's complaining, oh, the sword grind is too long, simply because it's too long, I don't agree with that. Because it's like, why do you need to finish it? And I'm not dissing you because I know you said you finished it on a day. I'm just speaking in general here.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're good.
Why do you need to finish it quickly so badly? You know, like, why does it matter? Why can't you just do a little bit here and there? I just finished my sword grind today. You know, 3 weeks later. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about it. You know?
Maybe because I was very, very excited. When I found out that they were doing melee weapons, I was like dead ass, like, I'm like a kid on Christmas. I was jumping up and down. I'm like, oh my God,
right.
When is October gonna get here so I can try the melee weapons out?
Right.
So I was very invested.
Right. No, I mean, Sonic, I can see that, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so the thing that would have made the new Void Vessel a lot better is differentiation of the mission areas. You know, like the old Void Vessel, like you go different routes. It's the same map, but you can go different routes to do stuff, so it doesn't feel the exact same every single time. It's kind of the same objective. You get to the same place at the end, the same boss, whatever. But at least before that, you know, the journey is a little bit different each and every time. I do feel like that's a miss with the Void Vessel. But at the same time, the 2 updates that they've done for it are more than good enough for it. I feel, personally, if you ask me, and I know at least some of the community is pleased with it now, and they're not necessarily as mad as they were before about it. A lot of the community isn't, but at least some of us are pleased with it now, or at least accepting of it. But I feel like that's all they could have done for it, honestly. Because if you make it too easy, okay, then people are going to complain. It's too easy. Oh my God, I finished it in an hour. Oh my God, bro, like what the fuck? There's no content now. If you make it too hard, well, or keep it too hard, whatever, obviously the people are still going to complain. Oh, it's too hard. You know, it's taking too long, whatever, you know? And so I feel like they struck the balance perfectly with this, but okay, so with the new Void Vessel that's coming out, I don't feel like the grind is going to be nearly... I mean, obviously they've learned from their mistakes, right? So they're not going to just implement a grind that lengthy 2 times in a row. There's no way. Especially with as much pushback as they've gotten from the community. There's just no way they would do that. Because they know the player numbers, you know. They see all the data. They get all the data. They have the constant feed that they look over every now and then, you know, monthly, weekly, whatever the basis is for them. And obviously they know, okay, we lost X amount of players during Void Vessel, so how can we make this new Void Vessel that's coming out on the 6th turn away less players, right? Yeah, I mean, them making a 3rd key, I could take that or leave it, personally. I don't mind that, right? Because it's like, you know, that server retention. You know what I mean? Like, they need the server retention. It's just what it is. But I don't feel like it's going to be as grindy. I don't feel like it's going to be as lengthy. I feel like you're going to... I mean, even if it is... Because they're definitely putting the 3rd sword behind it. Let's be real here. And if they put Harris behind it too, well, I mean, I'm sure they will, right? Because they did it for Inez and Keelan and the dogs, and now they did it for the swords. And so, I honestly... I feel like this new Void Vessel is going to be better, and even though people are skeptical, reasonably so, I understand why, we should also be hopeful, you know? I feel like November 6th is going to... I feel like they're going to close off Season 3 with something at least pretty good, you know? Um, and obviously us real players, god damn that bunny cake, dude. But us
Wait,
like
what?
no, I was just that skin is thick as shit.
Sorry, I'm sorry. This is like out of context. But, like, look, okay, I was just over there at the Halloween little decorations. I walk over here. I'm looking at your Freyna. She has like this glitch going on, like where like her front foot is like going up and down,
Oh yeah, that's because
and
of
it's
Unreal
causing
Engine
her to
5.
like glitch into the floor.
Yep, Unreal Engine 5 right there.
Beautiful.
But no, we're heading in a good direction, man. Like that's all I gotta say. You can mark my words on that, and if I'm wrong, you can roast the shit out of me. I don't care. Yeah, exactly. People want to finish grinding so they can cry about having nothing left to do in the game. Yeah, and that's why I feel like, man, dude, those people. Like someone had said on one of the first Descendant suites, they're like, but what about? There's nothing to do in the game. I'm like, well, why did you finish everything so quickly? That's your own fault, bro. Like, I mean, to an extent, it is, right? Like, there is also kind of, the lack of, or the amount of new content that we get that ties it. So it's both, right? It's like, okay, maybe we don't get enough content, but at the same time, if you understand that, then why are you rushing through everything so quickly and then going immediately and complaining about it on Reddit or Discord, online, wherever? That doesn't make any sense. You're just shooting yourself in the foot. You're fucking over your own experience just to be able to bitch about shit online. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. This community, we have probably the most entitled community.
Yeah,
in
we have
gaming.
a really I think the way to describe it is just like everybody, because like nowadays in our years, like everybody just wants things now. Like they want it
Instant
instantly in a
gratification.
heartbeat. And then when they get it, it's like, oh, I'm bored. I'm gonna go hop on another game. Oh wait, that game's boring. Never mind. I have nothing to do. It's like,
Yeah.
well, because you want it so fucking fast.
Right.
Now, one of my worst mistakes, before I go, if you're somebody in his chat who's like looking forward to like tuning into First Descendant like for the first time, there is one thing I do encourage not to do. There's this thing that says purchase slots, right? I swear, I bought Caliper just for this. When I was like, first day as First Descendant, I purchased a slot because I thought it was gonna give me an external component slot so I could add like, I don't know, like a freaking like a
Are you talking about
accelerating
inventory
power
slots?
on it. Yeah, I dead ass thought I could purchase a slot and get an extra component slot. No, it just gives you an inventory slot. So I don't waste your money on that.
Personally, I would get Descendant slots with Caliber instead of those. But yeah, okay, so Sonic, I can agree with that. Like we definitely need more substantial end game. And one of the ideas that I have is we need 2 Void Abyss bosses at a time instead of 1. That's what I want. You know what I mean? I want because they could have released Ice Maiden along with Lava Citadel. They could have brought her back, and then she could have been the converse to Lava Citadel, Ice and Fire. And then we could get we're getting Deathstalker next, by the way. So that's the next Void Abyss boss. Everyone. So yeah, buy an extra controller.
I would kill to have Stormwalker. What's his name? Stormhanger. Yeah, I missed that guy already. I swear, beating his ass was so satisfying for some reason.
Yeah, it was fun. I like that boss a lot. I think Lava Citadel is just a bit too artificially difficult. I feel like the comets just need to go. I don't feel like that should be a mechanic in the game at all. I feel like everything else is fine, whatever. But the comets, especially like when you have 0 reaction time to do anything about them. Why are we doing this? But I mean, yeah, I do agree that there's not enough endgame content. They definitely need to do more for it. Because like at this point, about 85% of the player base is at least experienced players or like intermediate players, right? And like most of us are kind of at least getting close to the end game stuff. And then once we get there, okay, we have Void Purge Challenge, we have, Void Abyss, and that's kind of it, right? Besides, like, going to Sigma to farm reactors and farm components or whatever the case might be, just finalizing your builds. But then after that, what then? You really don't have much to do. But at the same time, I mean, I have over 800 hours in this game. I'm probably closing in on 900. And I still have things to do. I mean, I don't have a lot left to do, but like I still have things to do. And this kind of ties back into what I said earlier. Like, I feel like if everyone kind of just spends their time more helping people out while we kind of wait for the game, and for Nexon to kind of catch up with their updates and stuff like that. Because, like, they did address more content. That's a very general term. But that could also mean more in-game content. And I would actually be quite confident that they're at least, alluding to adding more end-game content at some point. Maybe not anytime early next year, probably sometime in the fall. But I would imagine, like we're going to get more end-game content for sure, because everyone wants that, me included. I'm probably the biggest fucking, the most forgiving TFD content creator out there. Like, I love this game. Like, I sing it to high heaven, man. But I don't think the game's perfect. And I also don't think that it's above being criticized, right? And it's funny because like people watch my videos and I would literally say in the video, right, I don't think this game's above criticism. And then the very same thing they say is, oh, this guy thinks it's above criticism. This guy thinks the game shouldn't be criticized. Blah, blah. Did you watch the fucking video, you moron?
Right.
Like, just because I'm kind of defending the game here doesn't mean that I think it's perfect, or doesn't mean that I'm trying to dick ride it, or whatever the case might be. That's not it at all. I'm just trying to say maybe you're not looking at everything, right? I mean, because there's two sides to it, right? Glass half full, glass half empty. You gotta, if you're going to criticize the game, you have to kind of at least try to look at both, not just one aspect of it, right? You can't have it closeted, especially when with a game like this that has just so much in it, right? This game has a lot of shit in it. Let's be real. This game has more. This game's content, like in terms of like map to map, right? Comparable to Helldivers, I would say. Helldivers has more stuff to do for sure. Also, I had an idea earlier. I feel like if they did something like major orders for this game would be a lot more fun for everybody, right? Let's say, oh, we need to kill 10 million Vulgus, or we need to kill 5 million enemies in Axion. Everyone, right? It's not just individualized or even like a group of people. Everyone has to do that, right? It's a mission for everybody.
Oh, like a community type of thing.
Yeah. Kind of like the challenges for the Battle Pass, right? Those are individualized. All they would have to do is code that into the game, and then, send it to everybody. Say, hey, here's a new major order, or community missions. They could call it that, or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they would come up with. Well, yeah, I mean, Wall Crasher is that, but the thing about that, right, is that that's optional, and it's not like, say for every major order we complete, the server gets crafting buffed and arcade tuning XP. Right, but that's not tangible. I didn't know about that, right? Because that's not trackable, so it's not necessarily tangible. It's just something that's behind the scenes. I want something that's... Yeah, but dude, no one's going to do pre-registrations, man. And a million Like, come on, man, that's a fucking pipe dream, bro. Kills in a game is a lot easier to accomplish versus a million fucking signups, man. Let's be real. Anyway. So I feel like they could do that. Major orders, community missions, whatever you want to call it. Diligence of Descendants. I don't know. They could put some fancy name on it that's related to the game.
All right, Rift. I got to hop ass. I got to take off.
All right, man.
But I do want to say it's been a honor. I don't want to sound cringy, but no, it's been a complete honor. I thank you so much for actually having this talk. I don't even want to say it's a debate. It's more just a talk about the game, and how I feel like they should work on it.
You're seeing where my head's at.
And yeah, we had we had times and questions to ask about it, whatnot. I appreciate you answering questions, and literally, actually, you opened my eye to some of the things I feel like this game should provide. And with that, I respect your opinions, for sure.
Right.
But yes, once again, thank you so much for having me here,
Yeah,
and
man.
I enjoyed the talk. And also, just one more thing, with your post, I encourage you to keep going with your content, man. Like, actually, like, people, especially YouTube, I think people need more authentic YouTubers more than we need plastic surgery ass YouTubers. I'm talking about the ones who like hide behind the screen and pretend to be someone that they're not.
Right.
With you, you have the power to make your own decisions, but also the power to actually free
I'm 100%
YouTube and what
myself,
it's used
man.
to be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what matters. I feel like you should be yourself no matter what, and you will gain an audience from that no matter what. Quitting
Right.
won't get you anywhere, but never giving up is something you should have. You should
I'm
have
not
that
gonna quit,
mentality.
man. Don't worry.
So
these,
yeah, just
these
keep
fools
spreading
can
your
never
word
make me sweat.
and just keep spreading your word. Let everybody know what you're all about, and I swear your message will be heard. And who knows, man? Even TFD might even hear you. For sure. Like, people get their voices heard all the time. Just the louder the voice is, and the more people that hear it, and the more that they can spread it. Oh yeah, we'll get this game up there. Like, for sure.
Right. Yeah, man. I appreciate you being here. I'm honestly, the honor is mine, my friend. I was like, hey, like, I recognize that guy, because I looked at your thing. I didn't recognize your name, but I recognized the picture. I was like, I recognize this guy. And you were just standing right there. I was like, hey, what's up, man? So I was like, yeah, like, let me shoot him a message. Let me see what he's up to. Let's see if we can have a conversation,
Oh yeah, I was on the game. Like, I literally was on here for like plus 100 hours, to be honest. I literally just got done with Wall Crusher. I was about to get off, and I get a friend request. I'm like, oh, all right. Might as well see what this is about.
All right, man.
I've seen that username before, but where?
Right. Yeah, let me add you real quick.
But yeah.
Friend requests. There we go.
But yeah, like and subscribe to this guy, chat. Chat, please. Let him get up there, for real.
Oh, they're all
At least
subscribed.
make
Don't
it to
worry
like
about
600.
that.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if all 21 viewers are, but I know everyone in the chat is. I recognize every single one of them. All right, man.
Take
we're gonna
care,
have to
like,
do
actually.
a video, though. We're gonna have to do a video.
I like
that way we
recorded
can
from
actually
like the start to finish.
right. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Icy Sauce's audience. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. And if you guys are new to his channel, please drop him a sub. This guy just wants to see the game succeed, same as me. We all want the same thing, right? We all want the same end goal. So, the more of us, we can't let the haters get us down. We can't let the fucking trolls get us down, man. So we need to unite. We need to subscribe to everybody. So drop him a sub. Give him a like, share the video, send it to Nexon, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.
See ya. See ya, Rift.
All right, later, brother. Hopefully he tags me in that. That way, my audience can kind of... And guys, go sub to him, please. If you're in the chat right now, go sub to him. I pinned his YouTube, Icy Sauce. Go drop him a sub. His audience fell off. Let's get him back up there, shall we? All right. So... What's up, man?
Not much.
How you going?
I'm pretty good. Feeling a lot better.
Good. That's good to hear, man.
Yeah,
would you mind?
cold went
Oh, so most of the symptoms went away?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just got muscle
just have a
soreness now, I'm
headache.
guessing.
Headache
yeah,
and
that
muscle.
too. Yeah. Take some
Did I find
ibuprofen.
what?
Oh wait, one sec. Let me actually grab a water real quick. Oh, Alex, could you do me a solid real quick, my friend?
What's that?
Would you go ahead and sub to Icy Sauce for me on YouTube?
Yeah, I can. Oh shit, I just dropped my controller. Alright, let's go YouTube.
It's pinned in my stream. That's how you spell it.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Brandon? Well, let me whisper to Brandon real quick. Actually, nah. Because he doesn't have time to watch YouTube. Nemo, are you still here, brother?
Okay, so I subscribed to him.
Okay. Good deal. Everyone in chat, please and thank you, go sub to Icy Sauce. It's a good guy.
Yeah, what I was doing was getting the Fallen Hope parts. That's why I was on.
Gotcha.
But
Would you mind helping me out with Sigma real quick for the dailies?
Yeah.
For my Frena? Okay. Then after that, we can go fight Wallcrasher. If you want. Sonic, it's good to see you here, though, man.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy's deployment.
Nemo, would you please drop us up to Icy Sauce for me, brother?
This is your grave.
You like this.
Any last words? Watch your feet.
Hound
All
action
right.
to HQ. Mission complete.
Go fight
Requesting
Wall
transport
Crasher, then
support.
do the other one. You gonna bring that build with
Yeah,
you?
I'm gonna have to change.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Thank you, Nemo.
Let's see, who do I want? Let's go with Serena.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Oh, Trauma, I missed your message earlier. Sorry, brother. Let me see what you said. Yeah. I can agree that people like Inez is a big one too, right? Inez is a big one that needs to get the same treatment that Bunny got, for sure. You know, and Blair. Like all the mobbing descendants, they should be able to do it extremely fluidly and efficiently. So I can agree with that. No. Okay, good. Get Nell up if you can, Alex. I guess just autism? I don't know. I like being behind his butt. I like shooting him in the dick. Plus, it's easier to see that stomp from back here. All right. Oh.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
I got trigger mods.
Nice.
And then I'm full.
Welcome to the Modules Lab. If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Are you ready to be shocked?
Oh wait, I have a fucking... I'm stupid. All right. Nice.
I haven't wore this outfit in a while.
Which one?
This is Hound
Oh.
Action.
The evolving.
Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
This is your grave. Melt away. Watch your feet.
RK receptor. Confirming signs of life.
Yeah, we can.
This is your grave.
What's up,
Well,
Tim?
I was going back on the money spent. I have spent on this game. I spent almost $600.
Nice. We're in the same boat.
How was that? How was that?
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Uh-huh. Oh. Link, where you at, brother? Aha. Right, the Discord. Okay. All right, let me see. Whisper. Here's my username. What's up, Link? Alex, I whispered my Discord username to you. That way you can add me.
Okay, give me a second. I'm painting
No,
my
you're good.
cos
I was just
outfit.
letting you know.
Son of a bitch, I just dumped my cup.
Happens to the best of us.
Okay. Let's see. Discord. Oh, no. Wrong thing. Alright. I go under add server, right?
No, add friend.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Holy shit, I would eat your Serena's ass like a cupcake. Probably Void Vessel, that way I can just finish out Frena's RK. Nice, got it. And now, I'll invite you to the server, and then you just accept. And that's all you gotta do.
Okay.
I know I already told you this, but man, I love God Ghost. I love your profile picture. Alright. Goob sounds good to you? Okay.
Okay, so I should have joined.
Yeah, you did. I saw it. You're good. Oh, this one gives 1890. Okay, that's still pretty good though. Wait, how many keys do I have?
It's funny is, you were talking about the ghost mask. I have one.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I
That's
have the
fucking
ski
based,
mask.
dude. Dude, send that shit. Take a picture and send it to General. I want to see that.
I just gotta remember what I did with it. I put it up. Now I don't know where I put it.
You're good.
Do I have one on my computer? Do I have a picture of me wearing it? Crap, I don't.
You're good. We can worry about it later, bro.
Well, all
you
I
just
have
wanna
to do
play the
is
game.
log in on Discord on my phone, because I have a picture on. I meant to switch Descendants. Shit.
No, it's alright.
This way I can get the QR code and I can sign in because I don't remember my password for Discord.
Yeah, it should let you do that. Always does it for me with my PS5.
Yeah, I have Discord on my PS5 and my PC, and that picture is on
Your
my
phone.
phone.
Yeah.
And I still have 39 keys left.
Nice. Damn.
Ooh, crap. Almost fell off the edge. Special materials. Ow.
Watch your feet. Fail.
Nothing there. Oh, after this, I'm gonna have to log in with the passkey Discord.
All right. Damn.
I think if I actually did write that down. Okay, I did write it down.
Shield is down.
Let's see.
O'Neill can wait for that. You're all dead.
Oh yeah, you can switch now if you want.
I'm gonna Go back with Luna. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, for some reason my phone does not want to sign in. I'm plugging.
You're in my way.
My situation is dire.
I can't go down here.
Yes. Enough. Thank you.
Yeah. No, let's do this.
I'm in danger.
I have unfinished business. You're in
This is
thanks now.
great.
Onward to battle.
This is great. Burn. Damn.
Okay, where the hell did it go now?
I can't go down here.
Yes. Enough.
All right, Alex, heads up. We're heading in.
Okay. Found the picture, finally.
All right.
this picture below the file.
Shield, this is your grave.
That's top. Alright, where are you now?
Promise.
Oh, there it is.
Activating toxic field.
Alright, I uploaded the picture to General.
Okay.
My shield. Over here.
Ping, motherfucker.
Over here. Damn it! Everyone attack here. I'm in danger.
I've encountered a
It won't happen
variable.
again. See? This is why you should listen to me. Damn it! Yeah, I'm not.
All right, I gotta pee. Be right back.
I thought they should just drop my phone.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. Oh. Hey Link, what inspired your username in TFT? Oh yeah, right. Right. Alright, we'll do a few more. I'm not worried about using those. I'll probably do that for Harris and stuff like that.
This is your grave. Damn it. How was that? Melt away.
tracker.
Just you see. I'll show you what I'm made of. Melt stage. This is great.
Oh, you mother tracker.
It won't happen again. Can't go down. Watch your feet. Oh, damn it.
Seriously?
I'll show you what I'm made of. Can't go down yet. This is great.
Really?
O'Neill can wait for now.
Yeah, I knew I could count on you.
You can't succumb here. It won't happen again. Can't go down yet. Just you see. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll get you in here, Nux. I'll be right back.
No, that's not the right color.
Probably Sigma, because I figure that's faster than Void Vessel.
Okay, so we're gonna do Sigma then?
Yeah.
Let's see. You know what? I need to mess with Eugen. So I gotta get his arc tuning up. Or actually, no, wait. I'll wait on him.
I don't have Doritos, you little shit.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is
We
on
only
route
got
to
one
standby
more week
position.
till the update.
Best of luck, Descendant. Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
Definitely gonna wanna watch the live stream about Harris this Thursday.
Yeah.
So I know what kind of reactors I gotta grind for.
Deploying arcade. I am the original.
This is your grave.
This is going to hurt. This is all.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
By the way, guys, I got 3 videos coming out today.
That's a specialized Vulcan aircraft.
You know,
It can fly through void storms.
so you guys know if you wanted to watch it. 2 TFT videos and then 1 video for Stellar Blade.
Hurry.
Gotta ask, is Stellar Blade a good game?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like this game and Elden Ring having a baby.
Never played Elder Ring.
Elden.
Elden.
It's have you ever played Dark Souls?
Nope.
No? Demon Souls?
No.
Bloodborne?
No.
Sekiro?
Descendant, air support is standing
No.
by.
Damn, brother.
On your signal, will initiate.
Yeah, I don't really play much games. Especially growing up.
Right. Either non-attribute or fire.
Okay.
What the? Okay, I was just frozen.
Besides this game, I usually only play Grand Theft Auto, Fallout 4, or Skyrim.
Ah. Nemo, you present a very good point, my friend. Yeah, if you don't use it for the... Yeah, I'm the exact same fucking way, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate using a booster and then wasting it, man. I fucking hate that shit.
Hound Actual to
Just irks
HQ.
me.
Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
Oh, I also play Madden too.
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on the staging area.
Melt away.
Heaven or hell, take the land speed to win.
Yeah,
Are you gonna play
like
Vindictus
Star
when it
Wars.
comes out? Alex?
Play what?
You gonna play Vindictus when it comes out?
Never heard of it.
You haven't heard of it?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Oh, dude.
Deploying arcade. I am the original.
I am. I'm gonna get you on there with me, bro. Then you'll really experience what Dark Souls is like. I'll tell you what it's like after this. Or what to expect from it.
Sometimes I can't even afford new games.
Oh, it's gonna be free.
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated.
So Nexon's making
Good
it.
work, Descendant.
A different subsidiary, a different team in Nexon is making it, and it's coming out sometime next year. So it's going to be an RPG, it's going to be an MMO, and you're going to be able to customize your character, and it's going to be lewd, just like the first Descendant. It's going to have sexy characters in it, and it's going to be a Souls-like. So what a Souls-like is a game that is akin to Dark Souls. You know, it's usually a little bit more difficult. There's like kind of a certain formula. Some of them vary between, you know, like for example, like Wolong is a little bit different from Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade's a little bit different from Wuchang. Wuchang's different. So they're all a little bit different, but the base formula is pretty much the same. But they're very fun. It's all about the challenge. You know, it's all about the difficulty factor. And yeah, I'm excited because Vindictus literally combines this and Elden Ring, which are my two favorite games of all time. So, and it's going to be free to play. And
okay, I might try it then.
Yeah, we can try it together. We can play day one together, and I can help you out if you want.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Watch your feet.
It just depends what I'm doing on day one when the game comes out.
That's fine. The more time you take to play it, the more I can teach you about it. But since I have experience with Souls-like games, I figure if we play it day one, I can already teach you a couple things already off the bat.
When does it exactly come out next year?
No date has been announced yet. It's to be determined.
The transport has dropped a wide-range shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your arcade.
Whoa, I lagged real bad right there.
Yep. Oh, yep, there too.
So I'm really debating to buy a 3D printer so I could print out some first Descendant figurines.
Huh. I mean, yeah, if you want to. I'd probably just wait for a bigger company to pick it up, though.
I am the original.
Yeah. Because I saw them online. They're expensive.
Yeah, they're like $500.
So between $150 to $300.
Oh, that's not. I mean, that's so expensive, but it's not too bad.
Well, that's painted, and if you want the adult version without no clothes on them, and
right,
and that depends on the size scale too.
Yeah. I want SH figure. Do you know what SH Figure Arts is?
Oh my.
Mission complete.
I've heard of it.
I want them to pick up TFT figures or Mayfex. You may have heard of that one too. It's not that expensive, Brett. I've paid $150 for a Goku figure, 6 inches. Those figures are 12 inches. It's not that expensive.
I haven't even bought a figurine yet.
Oh, you don't collect at all?
No. The only collectibles I collect are like Transformers from the G1 series and Star Wars.
Well, let me tell you something, my friend. eBay is your best friend for collecting action figures. eBay. 100%. recommend them for everyone who's trying to get into collecting, because you will always find a deal on there.
Yeah, I usually buy off eBay. That's where I mostly get all my games.
Right. No, I don't have the money for that. What the fuck? I'm just saying it's not that. It's honestly kind of reasonably priced. I'll show you guys the Goku figure I paid $150 for.
Descendant.
Another thing I collect are dragon stuff.
Nice. Link, you should send pictures. We need an action figure channel. I'm gonna make that right. I'm making it right now. I'm making it right now. I don't care if I die. Fuck off, Lift. I opened the wrong damn app.
First, the only dragon thing I have is a puzzle that my grandmother put together for me.
SH Figure Arts figures are action figures, you shithead.
Wide-range shaping charge job complete. Begin the void energy purification operation.
At least I think.
Descendant, prime the detonator with your arcade. Then activate the remote detonation device.
Man, I am lagging real bad. I shouldn't lag because I got fiber optic.
No, it's the game, brother. It's not the internet.
I am the original.
I was gonna be mad if it was my internet, though.
Yeah, it's the engine.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
One more level. Like 2 more runs and I'm done. No, 3 more. 3 more runs and I'm done.
I bet.
What were you saying?
I said, I bet you got a lot of those points where you have to do the Sigma sectors, where you go buy hairs or the other chick from doing all these for the boosters.
I don't use the boosters, usually.
No, I'm talking about every time you do the Sigma sectors, you get.
Oh, you're talking about the What the fuck is it called? It's way at the bottom. You're talking about the high value relics.
Yeah.
Arcade receptor. Confirming signs of life.
I think last time I checked, I had like 40.
Yeah, I already sold all of mine.
I just know I'm gonna have to spend some more money to buy another preset.
I wouldn't. You get it with mastery rank. What's your mastery rank? 31?
31.
Damn. I don't. And they're only like $5, right?
Well, I know the preset slots cost about 150 caliper.
Yeah, so that's less than $5.
Operation complete.
And I already have
Awaiting
16
transfer to transport position.
presets.
Well done, Descendant.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Precepts? The fuck?
Troops are on the ground. Transport ship will remain on standby for air support. Good luck, Descendants. A specialized Vulgus aircraft has appeared over the operation zone. Blast it out of the sky.
Tactical transport en route to the Descendant's position. Close air support available. Danger
Alrighty.
close.
Hopefully you guys
I
enjoyed
repeat,
that thrilling
danger
gameplay.
Close.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for PlayStation to actually be able to have the license so they can have Starfield.
Wait. The one that Todd Howard made?
It's only on Xbox. And
Why
PC.
that game? That game sucks, bro.
I don't know. A lot of people tell me on PC it's good for having mods and stuff. But I don't know. I might not even decide to buy it. I'm still waiting on the new Mass Effect game to come out.
Location. Great work out there.
Yeah, Andromeda was the last one in like what, 2014?
Yeah, and that game was such a disappointment.
Yeah.
But when they came out with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, of course I had to buy it. That's another game I haven't played in a while, is Mass Effect. Let's see. Do I have anything ready yet? Nope. Still got about an hour left.
All right, brother. Thanks for playing. How late are you going to be up, Alex?
Oh, I'm gonna be up till 7
Okay.
in the morning.
Right. What to do now?
I still like the Twisted Warship outfit.
Yeah, it's good. For sure.
I wish I had the money to buy Ajax and Valaby's evolving skin.
Chat, what mutant cell should I put on Freyna? Fuck, man, all my all my vapes are burnt to shit.
That's who I haven't used in a while, is Freyna.
I mean, yeah, cohesion's good, but that's kind of like the default option, isn't it? What about Toxic Ching? Oh, wait, let me see the slot I got. Okay, it is Xantic. Toxic cohesion. All right, yeah. Only 319 MP? Let's see.
There's a lot of outfits I missed out.
Me too.
Especially the hairstyle that Bunny had. The one you have. The something paradise. Summer paradise.
Yeah.
And of course, all the anime skins and. I gotta get some more cores from the Purge on challenge mode. Where the hell did I put
Where would
my
that be at,
Gatorade?
Nemo? Growth?
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick.
Alright.
Wanna feel?
Lit a joint? Bruh. And smarter. They have the IQ of a fucking heel. Did you see the video? Oh yeah, I sent it. I remember. I mean, I have 41 boxes. Let's see. Oh, 40 now. Wait, it doesn't tell you how many you have anymore? Oh, that sucks. I know I don't have that one. I know I don't have this. I have that. Welcome back.
Thanks. Phone's charging, so I can't check eBay. Let's see.
I'll open all my mutant boxes then.
Yeah, I don't want to open all mine. I have over 500.
God damn. I'll show y'all my figures later when I straighten them out and make them look good.
A Stellar Blade, that's about $50.
Wait, it's on sale right now?
On eBay it is.
Oh, for physical. Gotcha.
Brand new, sealed.
Nice. Alright, I want to get this. I want to get my base Fiesta to 40 because I never did when I first played the game. Well, oh yeah, she's level 1, so I'm gonna have to. I wonder. Let me see something. Relax. I got Ultimate Fiesta fully built.
I see you don't do the inversions.
Not often.
The invasions, I mean.
Oh, and yeah.
Oh, here's a Stellar Blade for $38.
Yeah, let's run the invasions. Wait, one or more party members have already cleared this invasion. Oh, fuck.
Probably me.
Yeah. It's all good.
Because I always do mine. Because I need the gold.
I don't mind.
I always complete mine.
Yeah, I have 167 million gold.
I'm only sitting at 26 mil.
Damn. If I sell Inez, will I have to recatalyze her? Chat.
I think you do. I might be wrong.
I mean, I could just wait till Ultimate Inez comes out, of course. If I sell Inez, will I have to recatalyze her? What do you mean, you hope?
To be honest, the ultimate Descendant I would like to see is Haley.
Yeah, she'll be next year. She's the first one that we're getting.
I don't know why. Haley's my favorite.
I mean, she does have some big fucking honkers.
Oh, I think I fell in love with her when she first showed in the trailer. When she was just patting her ass because she's got that big booty.
Yep. I wouldn't care if she didn't wipe. I would still eat it.
Oh crap.
I'll probably just wait, but I am only one part away, so... Alright, let's restart that. I might wait. I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. I don't know, man. Where the fuck is it? Not really worried about the photon imprinters, honestly. If I have to recatalyze Ultimedia as I have to recatalyze her, who cares? More stuff for me to do. She's godlike in 4 ways, and 3 of them are on her body. Oh! I did not know that. I need gold, but it's a different kind. Y'all are some sexy sweats. Ooh. Look at them parkour skills. Thank you, Elden Ring. No, he hasn't done it yet. Fuck no, Nemo hasn't done it yet. I bet he's closed, though.
Ooh, almost missed that.
Alright, let's go to Sigma for the last few levels. Right, I feel you.
The daily reset happens in 20 minutes.
Yep. I'm gonna get my invasions done before then. Bro is stacking.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale locust transfer. Attack their deployment point.
Oh, I'm sorry guys, but apparently there's nothing to do in the game. Oh my god. I had no idea that was one of the things I had to do. Or not had to do, but, you know, for the achievements and stuff.
I don't think I would ever get bored with this game after I complete it all. 'Cause this game is fun.
Yeah.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
I still gotta find some of the records. I haven't found them all yet.
Me either.
Actually, I need to see about the awards.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location.
Nox, have you done invasions yet?
I'm loading.
Yeah, under Descendants, I'm missing
God damn it, you little
official
fucks.
records. Vulgus, I got a lot to do. World, I got 5 more.
This is Hound Actual to
Right.
all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over. I'm loading. I'm loading.
Arcane life signs detected inside a vulcan structure.
Stay where you are. One eye coming up.
Yeah. Link, you're so forceful, whether you like it or not.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location.
Almost
Great work
halfway to
out there.
MR27 now. Now, who else do I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to do invasions.
You're not going to be able to do it because I already completed it.
Yeah, I'll just leave the party. It's fine. I'll just use Bunny. I'll be back. Man, her titties are amazing.
Descendant. This is a phase separation rail, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Are you serious, game? At least I can see the cake. Oh, I just went the wrong way. Duh. Okay.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation rail as a shield. With the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
No, what? What the fuck? No, what happened?
Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized. The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the veil, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
Oh, I needed those.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Normal? What the fuck? Ooh. You're good. Yeah, okay, cool.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately. new research. I'm listening.
Oh.
Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Was uploading a short.
Are you ready to be shot?
Oh, I forgot I had Yujin.
My dream is for you all not to get hurt. But nothing at all will get to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's daily reset. Um. Yes, sir. I'll be right back.
I see that you're gonna work on Ultimate Eugen.
Just for mastery rank.
Mm.
phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
This is awesome, huh?
Enemy location.
Using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly. Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
First aid digest.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
I won't be able to hit Master Rank 32 till we get a new Descendant and new weapons.
How much do you have left on it?
Let's see. I gotta have 229,600, and I'm at 16,000.
Gotcha.
Keep seeing a lot of people with that emote that you have.
Which one?
The ribbit one.
You mean the rabbit?
Yeah, rabbit. My bad. Rabbit.
No, you're good. You want to see something funny?
Sure.
No, not funny.
Doing it with Eugen.
Wait, it gets better. Hang on.
That's just not right. That's definitely not right. Seeing Ajax doing that.
True. Oh shit.
Dang, that costs 250 caliper. I still think it was funny for the emote for please close the briefcase one that you did early this morning. Where you got close to the other person's Descendant.
Yep. Go on. Take a whiff.
I'm good. Ajax probably had a really bad body odor. Okay, that's just not right. Seeing Ajax with pom-poms. That's just not right.
I wonder if I have red card. Nope. Where do you get red card from?
I think it was a challenge in the awards. Or it was from the Battle Pass a couple of seasons ago.
What, season 1?
Might have been season 1 or season 2.
Knox, where do you get red card? Can I still get it?
Okay, I know I had it. Where the hell is it at?
Ah.
What did he say?
Season 0.
That was the preseason.
Yep. That sucks, man.
I guess I don't have it anymore. But I did. Oh, there it is. Just found mine. Of course, I still have all the Christmas ones, too.
I'm looking respectfully.
I was wondering what you guys were doing. Ow! I'm not. Let's see. I forget what this one was.
Wait. Why'd you move? Or did I? Oh yeah, I did. Hang on.
Oop, I was hitting the wrong button. Where is it? Just put it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got this one. Oh, also got this one too. Don't remember how I got that one.
First anniversary.
Of course, I got this one, football one, and the basketball. Okay, what's my mail? What is the mail? Oh, analyzers. What is the limit for the vouchers from Lava Citadel? What is the
1500.
limit? Is it?
Yes, sir.
I thought maybe they fixed that where you can have more. I still got the Easter one emote.
What time will you be on later today, Alex? Like, I know you're going to be on till 7, but like, I assume you're going to bed after that.
Yeah, I probably won't be on till midnight my time because at 9 o'clock till 11 I'm gonna be on Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. Nox, will you be on? In like 12 hours? Because I want to grind Lava Citadel before the ETA shop goes away tomorrow at reset.
That's not till Tuesday morning for me.
Yeah, reset at 3 a.m. Yep. We're in the same time zone.
Oh.
Oh, well then, Bapple, you and I can just play it if you want.
I want to get all the Thunder Bearer outfits for the rest of my Descendants.
Right. Oh yeah, Bapple, have you added me yet, brother?
Yeah, I gotta see who I gotta still get. Let's see. So I gotta get Valby, Sharon, Clay, Freyna, Diessa. Probably get all the women one first, then work on the men.
You are... Fuck, what's your IGN?
Kyle and Izamo, or not Izamo. Kyle and Ajax, I'll probably get
First.
Lava Citadel.
Okay, let me favorite you real quick. That way I know. I would do it now, but I want to get off of here and watch some Solar Opposites before I record those 3 videos today. Probably between like 12 to 16 hours from now, we'll do a hardcore Lava Citadel grind. I got a really good bunny build for it, so I don't need to be carried. It's this one. I got the quote-unquote meta build for it. Alrighty, boys. I'm about to get off of here, though. Thanks for playing. Appreciate y'all. Much love for real. Alex, thanks for playing, my man.
Yeah, I'll see you back again at midnight my time.
Alrighty, brother. Alright, Nox. Yeah, no problem. Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Later.
Later. Alrighty. If you're watching the stream right now, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate you. If you're watching the playback on this stream, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come and check out my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.